Hey, what's up, guys? Go back to my channel, which is what they call me. And yeah, so let's talk about the news. So I was working on a video. It's going well, but I kind of want to wait for it, so I'll probably upload it maybe somewhere around early next week. But yeah, I kind of want to talk about the news. There's a decent amount of stuff that I want to talk about, and make a video. So yeah, let's talk about this trailer that they just reviewed for The Prince show that's coming in HBO Max. I think it came out right now. So the show is about the royals, and I guess the main character is one of the princes, the kid. I don't know. I'm not a fucking weeb about these guys. I don't follow them. I don't even know half of their names. I know there's just an old ass bitch that's still a queen, and that her husband, I guess, what's her name, Prince Philip, just recently died, and at the same time as DMX dying. So yeah, and also, their ancestors, they fucking ruled the world for years and oppressed many people that aren't white. So yeah, that's how much I know about the royals right now. So I watched the trailer, and this shit is just weak. This is just awful. It's another adult comedy animated show that isn't funny. Like, how many has there been, that were actually good? I wouldn't really count what's called Simpsons. It is somewhat, adult theme, but not as much. Family Guy, everybody's trying to copy and paste Family Guy. Even Family Guy lost it at the later seasons, but everybody's trying to copy that. They're trying to copy the format and everything, and it just becomes stale. Like, how many times does a show have to copy Family Guy to the point where now it's oversaturated? Like, there's too many shows because they keep copying each other, and now I'm not even sure if these shows are no, they got to be popular because they keep making him. Like, who is still watching these shows? Like, they're just complete garbage. Oh my, how do people still watch these shows? Like, I think Fox is making another show, another fucking unstable family show. Oh man, look, at the kids are gonna do drugs, or the father is stupid and the mother is somewhat incompetent, and then they have a dog or an animal or an alien. I don't know. I hate the art style. Like, why does every adult animated show look like shit? It just looks plain as hell. Like, I already know the answer. I was gonna say, why couldn't they just make it look unique? And unique, that means we're gonna have to make ideas, and making ideas costs a lot of money. So we're just gonna make it as plain as possible. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. So all right, Halo Infinite Beta is out. Fuck! I just found out today that it's also available on PC. I thought it was only an Xbox thing. I was like, too bad. It looks like I'm gonna get it when it comes out because it's also available on PC. But I didn't know the beta was on PC. So now I'm mad. And like, today I could have been playing it, but after that, the weekends I'm gonna be busy doing other stuff and families shit. So yeah, kind of salty, kind of mad, kind of jelly, as they say. But yeah, so looking at all the videos I've seen so far, this looks really good. The gunplay looks good, the movement looks good, the guns, they look fun to play, and they sound really good. Like, I haven't been impressed by gun sound effects since what was it called, Modern Warfare and The Last of Us Part 2. And the visuals, they look they look way better than the E3 reveal, right? Trust me, like, this looks really good. So yeah, just another good-looking FPS game. Like, man, I'm so happy. This year's gotta be the greatest year for me. All right, yeah, maybe there's not as much good games coming out for you guys, but for me, I'm an FPS guy. I love first-person shooter games, and I've been fiending for a good FPS game, first-person shooter, right? Not third-person. I'm not a huge fan of third-person. I would play one and like one, but I'm a first-person type of guy. All right, so I've been fiending for a good one. The last good one was Modern Warfare, and in this year we're getting Dying Light 2, Battlefield 2042, and Halo Infinite. This is a good year for first-person shooter fans. I'm really excited. So. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about this. So next topic. All right, so I open up Twitter. I'm not gonna talk about this. I just want to let you guys hear my reaction about this. But I open up Twitter and I see, what did Christian do? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. What the fuck? Oh my god. I open up it's like I open up Twitter and then the first thing I see is this shit. I'm like, fuck. So let's talk about another trailer that came out, and that's called Lamb. This is a Studio A24 movie, and this looks this looks weird but unique. Now this looks like no other movie I've seen before. Modern times, you know, like you could probably find movies like this back in the days, but you know, around this time of age, you know, we don't really see that much studios try to, you know, experiment with weird scripts, you know. Now they haven't made it obvious. There is some subtle hints, but did one of the guys fuck the goat? Now they haven't said, like, you know, to one of the guys, like, what the fuck have you done? What the fuck have you been doing in the fucking barn? They haven't said nothing like that. It's just it doesn't really give the story out, you know. It's like, oh, this was, you know, a fucking hybrid of a human and a goat. Like, how was his baby created? Like, could it have been, you know, a hybrid, you know, a man fuck a goat, or is this some type of like when I saw this, I immediately thought, oh, this is like the Jersey Devil folklore, because if you guys don't know, the Jersey Devil is a demon that came out of a human, and you know, a lady was pregnant and gave birth to a demon. Now I forgot the story after that. That's all I remember. But yeah, that gave me those type of the story. So, yeah, and also you see, like, hints of, you know, the goats, I guess, wanting the baby back. And it seems like, you know, the some of the human characters, you know, they kind of are disapproved of this baby existing. It seemed like it was like, I think we should just kill it. And, you know, I guess the two parents, they're like, no, I want to keep this. So, the lamb, the baby over here, like, it's a mixture of, oh, it looks pretty cute, but creepy at the same time, because, you know, it looks like it has a, you know, it's a toddler shaped body, but has the head of a lamb. It's like, this is kind of just weird. It's cute, but it's weird too, because the vibe of the trailer, and the trailer looks good. They picked the right song for it. Like, the vibe of the trailer was creepy, but the song made it kind of not creepy. It's like, it's kind of just like, oh, you're comfortable, but you know what the fuck is gonna happen. It's like when the trailers, they get like an old happy, quote unquote, song, sounding happy song, they slow it down and try to make it as creepy as possible. It's like that. So yeah, I love the trailer. I love how it's made. You know, like, it doesn't tell you too much of the story. It just tells you in a broad way the highlight of the story. It's like, yeah, goats give birth to human lamb baby, and animals want it back. And it's like, okay, you gonna explain any further? No. So yeah, very excited about this movie. It looks really unique and can't wait. All right, next news and the last news, and I can't ignore this. This is one of the biggest, you know, news that is out right now, and that is the Blizzard lawsuit. So I don't know enough. I do know what's happening. You know, it's California is doing a investigation on Blizzard because you know, there's been a lot of sexual assault and harassments in the workplace by you know, the higher ups. So there's a bro culture in Blizzard where, you know, all of the higher ups are just males, and they harassed all the females. They prevented females you know, promotions, because they make excuses like, oh, you know, you might get pregnant, and you know, you might lose some days. We gotta have you every day. You know, what if you get pregnant? You know, all that shit. Like, they make bullshit excuses to not have, you know, females be promoted. You know, so yeah, they prevent them from having promotions. You know, higher wages, just anything, and they micromanage what's called women of color, especially. So a lot of bullshit is happening, and also on top of that, yes, they're sexually harassing and I guess assaulting too. I haven't I assume that's what's happening because there's this one situation, which I guess started this investigation is that one of the female developer killed herself because her nudes were being passed around by the higher ups, and yeah, it's really sad that happened. And there's been recent news about this group of guys that do this shit. They have a Bill Cosby shrine, and I forgot, they have a chat where they talk to each other, and it's also called, it's another reference to Bill Cosby. It's something Bill Cosby. So yeah, these guys, they know what the fuck they're doing. This is not like, these girls, they don't know what a joke is, or they don't get sense of humor. Women don't know how to laugh or know how to make jokes. It's like, no, you're just an asshole. Like, this is just straight up like just assault. This is harassment. This is harmful, And Blizzard, they're trying to cover this shit up. Like, they even send I guess a letter to California. It's like, this is just false information, and also you should just drop it, or unless we'll just move to Texas. It's like oh yeah, Texas wouldn't dare investigate us. Like, they would have allowed us to do all this illegal shit. So yeah, this is a shitty situation, and I feel bad for the women. I don't know how much of the men in this company are in it. Like, is it just the higher ups, the ones that have the power, or is it every male employee that is into this? Like, they're like slapping women's ass and like, oh yeah, clap, and like, oh Jesus. You know what? Remember the Hong Kong situation where one of the esports guys were saying free Hong Kong, and Blizzard censor them. That was a bad situation. That fuck Blizzard at that time. But now fuck Blizzard forever. Like, unless they just fire all the men that were doing this, or they just delete Blizzard. So right now, there's been a lot of protests. Not protests as in physically, but there's digitally. Like, people are doing, I guess, not going to work. Like, the employees are not going to work. People are canceling, I guess, the World of Warcraft subscription. And I guess people aren't playing Blizzard games just as protest. So yeah, horrible situation, and that's all I gotta say. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe on my Twitch and Twitter. Twitch and Twitter. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you. Bye.